Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya and today's video is going to be a tag video. Now, I can't take the credit for this tag. I actually came across this tag on the good old TikTok. Now, if you follow Bag Talk, Coach Talk, any of the bag girlies on TikTok, it is like a new world on TikTok. And it's funny because it all started here on YouTube, yet it somehow made its way across to TikTok. And let me just say that that coach community on TikTok is on point, like on point. I have learned so much more from the content creators on TikTok, all about coach, the latest drops, what those drops are going to be, what they're going to look like, when they're coming out, anything else, reviews of bags. There is quite a cult following. I have learned more about all of that and other bags too, don't get me wrong, not just Coach on TikTok than here on YouTube. So there is a bag challenge, a bag tag that's been doing the rounds on TikTok, and I think it originated sometime in April, May. Now, I don't know the original creator. I will try and sort of backtrack and find out who the original creator is for the tag, and I will credit them at least in my description box below. This tag, I think, was created by a coach content creator. So someone who's very much, you know, a coach lover. And this tag was created all about coach bags. But I don't probably have enough coach bags to nominate for each of the categories. Or do I? Maybe? Possibly. Anyway, I decided to extend it to my whole collection, and I invite you to also do the same. So I can't wait to see what you show in your videos, and I'm looking forward to having a conversation with you in the comments about what I'm about to show you. Okay, let's get on with it. This is the 5 bag challenge, and this is the one for 2026. There was another one at the end of last year, which I might do anyway because it's 5 different categories, still just as interesting. But anyway, they are the dressed down bag, showstopper bag, party bag, multi-purpose bag, and I'm not paying for shit bag. You know, I'm not paying for anything bag, basically. So they're the 5. Now, some content creators have been showing 1 bag for each category. I thought I might show 2. It's hard for me to just limit it to 1. So if you're interested in doing this tag as well, I welcome anybody to do this tag. Why not? I will also nominate some people down below in my description box, because let's get it going. It's another idea that we can put out here on this platform, given that the bag community started here. But anyway, let's go. Okay, first category is my dressed down bag. I decided to go with this Coach bag. Now, some of you may recognize this bag. I've spoken about this at length. I just can't remember the name. I never can remember the name of this bag. This is my dressed down bag. I adore this bag. It is, I think it's a Coach piece, an outlet piece. Of course it's Coach. It's got the beautiful gold hardware. It's got 1 short shoulder strap, so you could use that. Of course, it also comes with the crossbody, and I do love that about Coach, that it gives you options. You know, some bags will even have 3 straps. I mean, I love that. Anyway, I chose this one because I could wear it this way here if I wanted to and just hide the Coach badge or logo there at the front, and I could just wear it so it's a plain side out. It's a beautiful navy. This would go with a lot of my clothing. So anyway, I love this. So this is the one that would be pretty much my, what's it called? My dressed down bag. The second dressed down bag is this one here. Now, the finish on it, which is slightly shiny and it's a mock croc, this is the J. Crew North-South tote, which is supposed to be like a dupe of the Row North-South tote. And J. Crew actually has a lot of finishes in this, and like I probably should have got the plain leather, like the beautiful supple leather, but I just, when I saw this in the image and my friend sent it out to me from the States, it was just like, it just spoke to me. But this is a great one because even though it is just, you know, a long North-South tote, this is very dressed down. This is, if you know, you know. Someone might look at this and say, oh, is that the Row? I don't think the Row would come out with a finish like this anyway. Or just anything, like, doesn't have to have a brand because there's no labeling on it. The only labeling is inside here, J. Crew. And it's just J. Crew. It's not like, you know, high-end brand. So that's definitely another dressed down bag. Category number 2 is a showstopper bag. And I don't have many that fit in that category. And of course it's all, you know, personal, whatever you think might be a showstopper. Perhaps the one that I own that is going to have the most, perhaps, impact or draw the most comments or attention might be this one here. So this is the Coach snake beaded snake tabby. It's a beautiful bag. It's beautiful. It is very soft, supple leather. You have to make peace with the fact that this will buckle and ripple. This is not going to be like a nice, smooth, sort of finished bag and look firm like that, unless you've got very little in it. But given the nature of the leather inside, it's going to, look how soft that is. It's just going to mold and move to your movements, your body, and whatever is in it. So this I would count as a showstopper bag. Currently, my Daylight is not doing any justice to it, but if you have this bag, or maybe even the tiger print one, which I also love but couldn't get my hands on, you might understand what that means. So it's beautiful when there's real like direct light shining on it. Oh, this just like sings. The other piece that I have that I think would be considered a showstopper bag, as in drawing attention, it's got beautiful color to it, it would most certainly draw some sort of a comment from someone, is this one here. Now let's pardon the unmatched twilly that I've got wrapped around the bamboo handle, but I just, you know, for obvious reasons need to keep it tied up, and Gucci won't sell me a separate sort of, you know, those straps that they use on their bamboo handles. But anyway, so this is the bamboo, Gucci bamboo Dionysus. I always say Dionysus, that's just my go-to, but apparently it's Dionysus. This bag is beautiful. I haven't used it yet, but oh my god, I can't get my eyes off it. I don't regret buying this bag. It's beautiful, even though I haven't used it yet. But I love it because you've got your bright colors, you've got the gold hardware, you've got the bamboo. There's a lot happening on this bag, absolutely, but I'm here for it. So even though I was saying a few minutes ago that I'm drawn to mostly the simple, clean lines and the basics in terms of clothing and so on, that doesn't necessarily have to translate to my bags and accessories. So that's that bag there, opening up the beautiful navy leather there, the beautiful sort of, it's like a linen, cotton linen lining inside. And then of course, to add to this, we have the canvas strap. Oh, did you just see my double chin there? Anyway, we have the beautiful canvas strap with the beautiful leather ends and the star that just like, oh, this bag to me is so intrinsically Gucci that I love it. Now, as I said, I haven't used it yet, but I will. And so this to me, the showstopper type of, you know, wow factor bag, that definitely speaks for itself. I think I should try and find a plain navy twilly, shouldn't I? Just to sort of keep it on there, but there you go. If you have a bamboo handle bag, how do you look after it? What do you do? Next category is a party bag. Now, I'm going to take that as meaning an event bag, a party bag, if you're going to an actual party. I'm not going to view that or read that as like a nightclubbing type of bag, because I don't do that anymore. So for me, a party bag is maybe something like a wedding, or you've been invited to an actual party of some kind, maybe at someone's place or at a venue, who knows. What would I take? Well, of course, that would depend a lot on what I'm wearing. But let's say we're going with something a little bit plain, a little bit sort of more monochromatic in color. I probably would pick up my Versace pouch. It's just a beautiful satin pouch. It's got the silver hardware. It's got this sort of like almost masculine industrial wristlet and nice chunky zipper. It's really interesting actually, and it's large enough that it would hold quite a bit. So I remember buying this off from a woman on the Facebook group, and I just fell in love with it when I saw it. And I thought it's interesting. It speaks. It's got a story. You know, it's got the Pegasus on it, and it's very Versace, and yeah. So that could be like a nice party type of bag. Again, depending on what the actual event is. But let's say it's a fun standing around, having a few cocktails, nibbling food and so on. Maybe a crossbody would look nice, but a crossbody can tend to dress things down. So I thought maybe a wristlet like this. Yeah, there's that. There's lots of other options too, but that's the one I decided on today. And then my second option for a party bag would be something like this. Again, depending on what the party is. This is my vintage chainmail glow mesh. I don't know what the actual brand of this one is, but this was my mother's, and I don't know if it's the actual glow mesh I don't know. It probably isn't, because you know what it's like when something gets popular, copies are made of it everywhere. But I'm just going to call it the glow mesh. I don't think it's the actual glow mesh because it hasn't got the logo inside, or it could have come unstuck. I'm not sure. But that's fun. I mean, I could wear this on the shoulder. It's like a long shoulder, so you can't see it at the moment, but it comes down to my hip. I couldn't wear this crossbody because, no, it's not going to happen. But there you go. Or if you wanted to, you could just hold it. Because it's nice and soft in this beautiful sort of chainmail finish, you could do that. I've just got it stuffed with air paper, but that's a great little party bag, I must admit. I've used this a few times and kind of love it. The next category is the multi-purpose bag. Now, I've chosen this bag that I'm going to show you because although it only comes with the one strap, the strap can be worn two ways, or you can actually remove the strap and just wear it as a top handle. The color itself, some of you may question and say, that's not really going to be multi-purpose, but I've sprayed it, I've prepped it, so it's in good condition in that respect. So for me, it is a multi-purpose. I decided to go with the Coach Empire 26. This is the 26 one. This is, you know, it's almost like the Empire, the soft Empire, but not as soft. And mine comes with the middle insert. You know, if this bag wasn't so expensive, I would cut it out, but I'm not going to do that because I have done that in the past, but I'm not going to do that this time. This is a beautiful bag. It's a gorgeous 1941 leather. It's got the lovely sort of microfiber suedette lining inside. It's got three spaces that you can use if you need to divide your items inside. It does come with a strap. Now the strap is just the one strap, but you could wear it as a shoulder or even as a crossbody. I mean, technically you could even add another strap. There's no reason why you couldn't. I just find that this for me would be a multi-purpose. The only thing that perhaps makes me hesitate in completely identifying it as a multi-purpose is that maybe the color. If this were the black, or maybe the maple, or if this were like even the Merlot or any of the other darker colors, 100% this would be a great multi-purpose. So because this is just, I'm just hesitating because of the color, I've chosen another option. So because of the color of the first, I decided to go with another one, and this is the Coach Cargo Tabby. I love this bag so much. I wish I'd bought it in the brown as well. It's such a beautiful bag. Anyway, so I decided to go with this one because this one does come also with an additional long crossbody strap, which is in here, and it's a nice wide one, sturdy. It's got the one lovely spacious interior. Now, if you're the type of person that carries everything and the kitchen sink, well then obviously this is not going to be the multi-purpose. You're going to need something like a large tote of some kind. I don't carry that much. So for me, this can be multi-purpose. The beauty of it also is that, you know, it's got the external pockets. So if you wanted to, you could put other little bits and bobs in here, in there, and in there on the sides as well. The shoulder strap is also adjustable. So if you wanted to put it right on the shorter setting, you could even carry it like a little clutch. So for me, we've got shoulder bag, crossbody, little clutch to some extent, and I think that that's a beautiful bag. Being a dark color also compensates for any color issues and color transfer. I love this bag. I love it. Wish I'd bought it in the brown as well. So every now and then I look on the pre-loved market just to see if there's another one that pops up. But honestly, I really, really wish I had bought another one. Non-buyer's remorse, or buyer's non-remorse, or I don't know, whatever you call it. But yeah, that's my multi. The last tag is the I'm not paying for anything bag. That means that you're being taken out, you're being spoiled, you're being treated like a king or a queen that you deserve to be treated as, and maybe someone else is going to be footing the bill, maybe someone else is spoiling you in that way. So the bag that I went with, and again I'll have two options because I couldn't choose. The first one is the little Coach Joni with the crystals. I haven't used this, but like I've said to you before, I probably won't. I don't know when I will. Still got the tags in it. I love this bag. I just love it. I bought it because I loved it. And eventually I will use it. But this is the type of little itty bitty bag that it's going to be hard to get things in and out of. Maybe a couple of loose cards, a lip gloss, a sanitary product in case you need it. Not much, and maybe a couple of my hopes and dreams, if that. So it's a gorgeous little bag. I love it. This could even be like the showstopper bag in terms of, you know, once the light is shining on it, in terms of having that wow factor, that impact. I think it's gorgeous. At the moment, it's not doing any justice because it's just a natural daylight, but wow, when there's light on it, she's so pretty. And you could wear this, just carry it like this. little wristlet idea. You know, I was very much inspired by the Fendi Graffiti little wristlet thing. And the other one is another little itty bitty bag, and it's a little bit ostentatious, a little bit gaudy, but sometimes I'm just like that, okay? And that is my little Versace. Now this is like lower down in the tiers of the bags, so this from memory is not leather, but this is the Versace just little teeny tiny crossbody bag. It does have a gold chain. What's this called? This is called the, let's have a look. I bought it from Essence and it doesn't have a name. It's just got a whole lot of numbers. Something sketch, signature 01 sketch. Oh, it is leather, Saffiano leather. Okay, there you go. I thought it wasn't, but it actually is. Well, that's good. And it's just a tiny little bag. It's just like a glorified card holder, really. So you could probably put a couple of cards in there if you wanted to, like ID cards, Medicare card, driver's license, you know, health insurance card, something like that. You could probably put like a little lippy line down at the bottom and a few tissues, a tampon, something like that perhaps, and that's about it. Now I've used this once for a similar purpose. We went out for a dinner or something and it was like a group of us, and I just wore this as a little crossbody type of thing. I was thinner at the time, so I could wear it better as a crossbody, but you know, you could also get a different chain on it. You could just carry it like that. You could do the whole wristlet thing if you wanted to, because in the end, even though you bring your credit card, you're not going to pay for anything, so you don't need to bring much, in all honesty. And I think it's gorgeous, and it's sort of like, it oozes that vibe of someone else is paying for me. So, which is very much Versace if you think about it. And there you go. I chose this one at the time because it was very much at the time of the Versace Fendace collaboration. Was it a collaboration? Yes, theirs was a collaboration, wasn't it? It was the Gucci Balenciaga, that was the Hacker project. I get them mixed up sometimes. So I was very inspired by those looks, and this for me at the time was the next best thing, because I missed out on quite a few pieces that I wanted to buy in the Fendace collab, and also a bit overpriced. Or more than what I wanted to pay at the time, let's put it that way. So hopefully I haven't rambled on and talked too much in this video. I'm going to tag some people below. I hope you found this interesting. Tell me, what were your thoughts on the bags that I chose and suggested for the categories? What are your suggestions going to be for your own bags? If you don't have a channel, let's talk. Let's tell me what bags you have, and let's talk about why you would choose those. I'd love to have that conversation with you. So as always, I look forward to reading your comments. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time.